Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica Flynn and I am the owner and maker of Flynn Sisters Boutique, and today we are going to make Car Freshie vent clips. So I know I've done a lot of Car Freshie tutorials before, but this time I'm going to show you how to make them into little clips instead of ones that hang from your mirror. I'm using all products from Stay Fresh with Peanut, my absolute favorite. I have a discount code and a link on where you can find these products down below in the description box. That's enough chit chat for me. Let's go ahead and get started. So real quick, I'm going to show you how I measure out my beads to cure them. I've already done a video on how to make the beads and things like that, so I will link that video down below. That'll go more into depth on this process. But what you're going to want is one of these like food scales. I just got mine from Amazon. I've got a 16-ounce mason jar here, and I'm just going to put it on my scale, selecting the ounce measurement, and then I'm going to tare the scale once that jar is on there. And then I just measure out 4 ounces of these aroma beads. You can buy these by the pound, and these are unscented beads. This is how we're going to actually make the Freshies. So I just use the 4-ounce increments because I'm only using 1 ounce of scent, and I like to make small batches at a time so I can make many different scents, if that makes sense. Today I'm using True Rose. This is the most amazing rose scent. It's like a dead on the money rose in the heat of summer in a sunset. That's where this takes me, and it is the perfect rose scent. It's not like old lady-ish or kind of like too florally. It's just absolutely perfect. So you're just going to drop 1 ounce of the fragrance oil in with your beads. You do not want to use essential oils. You want to use stuff that is meant for candle making and stuff like that. All the fragrance oils that you'll find on Stay Fresh with Peanut's website are appropriate for this. You just want to shake up the fragrance oil with your 4 ounces of aroma beads, and then, put the lid on your jar. And then I like to label my lids just so I know what scent I have in there and when I started it. You're going to allow these to dry for 1 to 2 weeks and shake them periodically throughout the week. So I just go over to them like once or twice a day and kind of shake them up. That way we can ensure that the fragrance oil gets on all the beads and everything kind of soaks up evenly throughout the whole batch. All right, so we'll know that these are dry because when we shake them, they no longer stick to the sides of the jar anymore. And now I'm ready to color my aroma beads. I like to color my beads with mica powder, and I'll either color the whole jar with one color like you're watching me do here. Not too much. You only need a couple small scoops of this mica color. Today I'm using some fluorescent colors from Simply Sarah's Custom Creation Micas. These are my favorite colors to use for my Freshies. And then you're just going to shake up the whole jar and make sure that that color gets evenly distributed through all of your beads. And then I like to let it sit for a little while just to let the beads absorb all of the color. Here's a purple one that I did a little while ago. Beautiful color, also Simply Sarah's Micas. If you don't want to color a whole jar the same color, you can just pour out a little bit into a smaller cup and just color that small amount. That way you can get multiple colors out of one jar or one batch. So you would just measure the amount of beads that you need for your mold or your cookie cutter or whatever size Freshie you're making, and just color that small amount with a small scoop of mica color. All right, and once our beads are colored, we're ready to start baking them. Today I'm using an oven-safe rose-shaped mold that I got from Stay Fresh with Peanut. It's just an oven-safe silicone, and I'm using their scent clips as well. These are vent clips that are safe to go in the oven. And I've got my aroma beads here. I originally wanted to do this with the rose scented ones that I made earlier in the video, but they weren't done yet. So I'm just using some that I have on hand. You're gonna fill these up about 1/8 of an inch from the top. I want them to be thick, but also like not too thick. So yeah, I leave about 1/8 of an inch up there at the top. Then you'll just kind of nestle in this vent clip. All right, so you'll have about 1 layer of beads or so in the backing of that vent clip, enough to where once this bakes, it'll hold securely into the Freshie, but you also don't want to have it nestled too far down in there to where you won't have enough of the clip left over to clip onto your car. You'll want to make sure it's obviously right in the middle and standing straight up when you bake it. Your oven times may vary, but I do mine at 350 for 8 to 9 minutes. And after I pull them out of the oven, I let them sit outside to cool for at least 20 minutes before I even touch them. So just really set them aside to dry. You'll see that that vent clip is in there nice and firmly. It's not going anywhere. And I'm just going to grab a pair of sharp scissors and trim any kind of pokey bits from the sides. You can avoid getting a lot of these pokey bits by making sure that your beads are really kind of pushed down in the sides of your mold and in there nice and neatly, but mine just kind of always have pokey bits, so I trim them up. And that's it. It just clips right onto your car vent here. And so when you run your AC or when it gets a little warmer in there, I mean, you could just smell them all the time. Look at how cute. I love how this one turned out. All right, so that wraps up our tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. To finish these off, I like to just package them in these cute bags, which I'll have linked down below, and then I make a little label with the scent name on it. I showed you guys how to make these labels with your Cricut in my first Freshie video, which I will link in the description box. I also recommend, if you're going to be making a lot of these, consider getting polypropylene plastic bags. A lot of people recommend these instead of these like holographic bags because supposedly the scent will last longer in the polypropylene bags versus these. I'm not sure about that. I use mine up so fast. So I'm not usually worried about that, but they look so super cute. And what an adorable gift to give to your friends. Maybe make a whole pack of these, have like a few of them in the bag. Some commonly asked questions that I have about the Car Freshies is how they do in really warm weather. And I would just say that recommend, or maybe make a little safety card in there, that people don't have these in extreme temperatures. Use a sunshade while you have them in your car, or don't have them out in like direct beaming fire sunlight. I live up north and it's not so much of a problem for us, but it also helps if you make them a little thicker too. And these aren't like candle wax. They're not going to melt and make a huge mess, but they will flex before they melt if they get too hot. So that's definitely something to consider. And the scent for me lasts anywhere between like 4 to 6 weeks. I know I've had one in my car in the colder weather for months. And they especially last long in your home. So if you wanted to use them as a home air freshener. Another word of caution is to not set these against any kind of surface for a long period of time because they could leach color and stain certain surfaces. Also, like the plastic in your car, you don't want to set it against the plastic or any parts of your car for that matter. So don't set them against anything. The fragrance oils can stain or mess up those surfaces, so just keep them, you know, either hanging from the mirror or on these vent clips. Make sure when they're clipped in that they're not actually coming into contact with the plastic parts of your vehicle. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you liked my video, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. And a big thank you to all of our Flynn Sisters exclusive members. Thank you for your pledge. Your support means the world to our channel. If you love this video, you could check out our last video here. Also be sure to find us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and of course subscribe for all our new videos that come out every Wednesday and Saturday. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.